heard something. Oh. No, that's a window. We can't shoot through it. A not very impressive helmet. Okay, I see you over there. Did that kill him? Is he just T-posing in death? Not actually T-posing, but his health bar went away.
Investigation underway.
Oh dear.
Good one.
Bring it.
You're sounding quite aggressive. Oh, I saw you briefly. Gotcha. Yeah, I think that guy just died standing up. Which is amazing. Okay, there was a guy... No, that's the guy who flew over there. Alright. So I killed you. And I'll grab that. Yeah, this guy's dead. Can't you tell? This is what a dead guy looks like. He may look like he's breathing, but he's dead. Okay. Did I already loot you? No, I did not. What was that worth? Yeah, I'll grab that. I need you to hold on to some stuff.
Did you need me to carry something for you?
Yes. Let's go to my inventory, resources. You can grab... She is already overweighted. Ooh. What are you holding? Clearly, at some point, I gave you stuff to hold on to. Can I drop from her inventory? It doesn't look like it. Yeah. Okay. So all of these things are just not worth it. She's using this, so I guess I will let her hold on to it. But I would say all of those aren't worth it. All of these aren't worth it. All of these aren't worth it. So if we go back to my inventory, you can then hold on to all of this. And then...
Ah, yes, we are done.
I will go to my inventory. Sort by value to mass. 13,000 value to mass. That's incredible. Says it's a higher DPS than what I'm using by a lot. Maybe I should consider switching over to other weapons. Nah. Okay. So, let's drop all of these that are pretty low on the value to mass. So drop is R. Let's start at the bottom, actually. There. So let's drop all of those. Let's drop those. Let's drop these. Those are both UC. I don't know which one came from the quest. Well, these say they're new. So I will assume they are not what came from the quest. There we go. I'm not encumbered. She's not encumbered. We're good to go. Grab that and that. Oh. No. You just walked in front of my bullet. What? Come on. When someone is sighting down a pathway, you don't walk directly in front of them. Okay, there are a lot of enemies grouped up this way from what I can see on the compass. Oh. Well, looks like this isn't going to be a stealth mission. Nope. You're dealt with. Come back here. Get over here. Fine. There.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
But I'm not really looking for useful, I'm looking for valuable. Even though I can never sell anything because no one has any money. Okay. Grab that. I think that's all I care about from you. Oh. Big fancy turret. Was none of those attacks hitting the turret? Okay, I think she took out the turret. 10,000 value. Good. All right. Grab that. Okay, I'm over encumbered again.
What did you need?
Let's trade
What do you
gear.
got for me?
All right. Let's go to my inventory and you can grab those couple of resources.
Is that it then?
For now. I'll probably hand you some guns soon. Okay. Oh, grenade. Oh. Alright, yeah, I'll hand you some guns. Wherever you went. Oh, hey there, buddy. You were sort of freaking out a bit. Some solvent. More ammo. Another med pack. Good. Oh, I should probably use a med pack. My health is getting low. Then there was a guy up here. Where did he fall?
Certainly consider this worth the time and credits.
Here. You. Okay.
Did you need something?
Yes, let's trade gear
A
again.
few things. I will.
I need you to take, again, the new resources I just got. As well as a bunch of these weapons. That are just really heavy. I'll hold on to Ember. You can have that. You take 5 of those. Oh, looks like you are now out of space.
Until next time.
Okay. Let's head on up or down. I'm hoping this is up and it took us into the tower. But I guess we shall see. Pretty good value to mass. Mannequin has nothing of value. Same. There's a guy walking around. Oh, level 42. Scary.
Exercising caution. Scanning the area.
I assume I'm supposed to kill this guy. I didn't actually check my quests. He's got a quest marker over him. Discover what happened, find the shipment. Hopefully that means when I kill him, he'll have a note on him, and I wasn't supposed to talk to him. There we go. You took a lot of bullets. Hello? Okay. Contract orders. Perfect. Value to mass of 18,000. Yo. That is an amazing shotgun. Can't see. Yeah, value to mass on that is also good. I used that gun. You. Fire rate is pretty terrible. But let's favorite you. Put you in, say, 3. This... Wait, shotgun? Am I looking at the wrong one? Legendary shotgun. It has a laser sight and a scope. And a suppressor, so it is a stealth weapon. A shotgun with a suppressor. That's totally how things work. Okay. Yes, so that was our access out of here. Let's read these. Not that. We go back to new. Nope. Contact orders. Spinny LTD, Lucas Drexler. Ryujin Rothosite shipment. Retrieve Rothosite shipment being prepared for Ryujin Industries. Redirect shipment to the clinic. Dr. Kendrick Lane. Narian system. Freestar Collective. Leave no witnesses. And they're hiring Eclipse to do this. Okay. Hang on, is this actually showing a different... I thought it was giving like a different blast size based upon how close to the target I am. But no, it doesn't seem to be. Not really sure what the change of the circle is indicating. Okay. So our Rothosite shipment should be here somewhere. Or do I just head back now? Travel to the clinic in the Narian system. Okay. We have been to the clinic before. And it was in general friendly at the time. Communications. Incoming Ryujin Industries. Your inability to adhere to the schedule or communicate complications is unacceptable. We'll be sending out a representative to secure the shipment. We expect it to be ready and waiting by the time they arrive. What if that was brand new, talking about me? Consolidated Mining. We've heard reports that your shipment is late. So much for that bonus. We'll be sending out a representative your way for updates and evaluations. Consolidated Mining. That's great news. RC1. Perhaps we'll get lucky and Ryujin will toss in a bonus for early delivery. Keep us posted. Outgoing. Emergency. To anyone in the Cairnay system, this is Consolidated Mining Station RC1 on Cairnay 3A. We're under attack by hostiles and require immediate emergency assistance. This is definitely reading it in backwards order. Refining and quality testing went faster than originally estimated. Preparing shipment 1 day ahead of schedule. And Roth site shipment is on schedule. Raw ore processing begins today. Engineers estimate 2 days for refining and quality testing. And shipments. Automated shipping and status updates for outgoing shipments. The clinic delivered. 1.5 kilograms delivered. Region Industries canceled. Shipments redirected to the clinic. Attention, Dr. Kendrick Lane. Consolidated Mining delivered. Shipment black crystals, 2.3 tons delivered. Yeah, so Kendrick Lane is apparently our contact at the clinic. Then we need to find out what happened to the shipment. Take all this ammo and those resources. Okay. Let's head out to our ship. I guess I don't need to head to the ship. As stated, I can teleport. So I just fly. Alright, to the cockpit. I guess actually let's get up, find Andrea, gather all those materials we gave her, and then store them in the ship. Andrea, are you somewhere nearby? Please. There you are. Don't run away from me.
Is something amiss?
Let's trade gear.
I've never been one to shy away from shouldering my share of a heavy load.
Okay. I want all of your resources. Okay.
Very good.
Can I access? No. It's got to be from the cockpit. Transfer resources. Transfer category items to inventory. Well, that's super convenient. Oh, I went the wrong way. Go to my inventory. Transfer category items to container. Much smarter. Okay. Out of curiosity, how much nickel do I have? Because that's one thing we now have a quest to collect. I have 45 units. They want 2,000. Yikes. Okay. So now let's get our way to the clinic, wherever it is. Down here in Narian. Alright.
Please respect priority docking for emergency patients. The clinic welcomes all.
Let's boost a little to get here a little faster. Please let me dock. I don't want to crash into you.
And we're locked in.
Hi. Please disregard.
Okay. So we're now heading back here.
This area's off limits. Authorized personnel only.
I really need to get in there. Medicine. I'm part of a confidential medical task force. I'm here to investigate an outbreak. Because we do have medicine background.
An outbreak? I haven't heard anything about this.
I said it's confidential. We don't want to start a panic, so I need you to keep your mouth shut. If you don't let me in there, the virus could spread throughout the entire clinic. Do you want to die horribly along with everyone else in the clinic?
No, I don't want to die horribly along with... Damn. You're really serious.
Of course I am.
It's really that bad? What is it? Do we need to sound an alarm or something?
No, as stated, it's confidential. We don't want to start a panic.
Understood. Here's an access card. Good luck.
Thanks.
I have never required treatment here, and I hope that I never do.
Okay.
Tired, all right? Just not today.
You can't be okay with this, though, right? You took an oath.
Oh, sorry.
Who let you in here? This is a restricted area.
Medicine. I have experience with coma patients. If you tell me what happened, maybe I can help. Fly Infinity Ltd sent me so I could personally update them on your progress. I need you to tell me what's going on here. I was just looking for the bathrooms. No. I have experience with coma patients. If you tell me what's happened, maybe I can help.
Fine. I'll tell you. We're on a private contract with Infinity Ltd. It's for something they call Project Dominion. Dr. Lane and I were instructed to conduct human trials on several volunteers. So far, only one patient has survived.
Ooh, that makes me less excited to have this used on me. You have one survivor. Your project is not ready for testing. It sounds to me like you murdered a lot of people under some false pretenses. You're saying that these people volunteered for this?
Not everyone can afford neuroamp technology. When it comes to the possibility of getting one for free, we had plenty of candidates to choose from. They understood the risks. We just never thought chance of failure would be so high.
If you have one survivor, your project was not ready for testing.
You're telling me? When Infinity hired us, they said human trial authorization was already underway and we'd have the approvals in a matter of days. The days went by and nothing. Every time we'd ask, it was always just days away, but we kept working. Between the money and potential success, it was easy to tell ourselves that they'd come through.
Sean, what the hell is going on here? Who is this?
I'm going to expose this place and Infinity Ltd for what it is. Infinity's got you doing their dirty work, and they're getting away with it. How could you let all these people die and do nothing?
You think we stood by and did nothing? We did everything we could to save them. You've no idea how many hours we spent in surgery and how closely we monitored each and every one of them.
Infinity's got you doing their dirty work, and they're getting away with it.
It's moments like these when I think I just need to hear someone say it out loud. Sean spoke the truth. We thought the approval would arrive any day, so we continued with the project. By the time we started to catch on, it was already too late. We were too immersed in the lie.
Doctors are supposed to act ethically. Approvals or not.
Cough, enjoy prison. If you stop now, I can find a way to keep your names out of this. Corporations can't be trusted. Congrats on learning the hard way. Yeah.
Infinity is the one that should take the blame. We're victims here as well.
No, he's right, Ken. It's what you and I both deserve after going along with this mess. How long have we talked about walking away or refusing to work? We oversaw the death of 9 people here, and it may as well be 10. Infinity may have lied to us, but they also paid us well enough that we did nothing.
You'd let some stranger like this just ruin our careers?
Yes, and you're going to let them too. Go ahead. Get whatever information you need to take this place and Infinity down. I'll make sure Dr. Lane remains cooperative.
I mean, Dr. Lane was the main contact. So he's the one that's going to get hit harder. Well, I'm going to check your computer. Personal logs. We'll start at the bottom because that's the first one. I don't know why they're in backwards order. But a new start. Today marks the start of a new adventure in neuroscience. Although Infinity Ltd is still waiting for official approval, we're moving forward with testing their latest technology, an internal neuroamp. I can't tell you how excited I am to be on a new project and have a chance to regain some admiration among my colleagues. I've invited Sean to come work with me on the project since he's familiar with how I operate. Plus, like myself, I knew he could really use the credits. These procedures should be quick and simple, so it's really a matter of Infinity Ltd's tech playing nicely with brain tissues. Dr. Faye, I cannot say that, Sengsavan is the creator of this new neuroamp, and she's assured me smooth sailing. Let's just hope with our combined expertise we find success. This could be the boost my career needs. My first loss. We lost our first subject today, A01 Browen Mayer. The procedure went really well, but I believe the neuroamp overheated, burning the portions of the brain where it had contact. I sent the results to Faye. She believes she has a solution, but my god, I've never lost a patient before. I sent everyone home. Sean wanted to stay, but I told him to go. I know he needed to process what happened too, and I didn't want to hold him back. I tell myself it was the neuroamp, then it wasn't my fault, but if it feels like an excuse, it must be. And what will happen now? These trials aren't even approved, and I already have a death on my hands. I thought I was signing up for new advancements in neuroscience, but if I'm not careful, this could ruin what I have left of my career. Moral struggles. It's hard to believe I once walked into the clinic with high hopes of what Sean and I would bring about. The concept of internal neuroamp from Faye and promises of fame and fortune provided all the motivation I needed. It blinded me. I never should have agreed to start the trials without proper approvals. I never should have dragged Sean into this. I see now why it is always such a struggle to get my own approvals for human trials. I also see why the contracts are so complex. I never thought I'd lose a patient on my watch, but here I've lost more than I wish to say. Infinity's legal team has assured me that the contracts the subjects signed keep us clear from any legal repercussions, but since the trial itself is still unapproved, I have a feeling they've little to stand on. But somehow the hopefulness remains. After the initial losses, I told myself no more, but Faye would insist her changes to the prototype were solid, that it should be the last one. I'd find myself with renewed motivation and confidence, only to find another dead at my hands. We have 3 subjects left. They aren't aware of the fate of their predecessors. Faye has informed me her latest prototype is complete and on its way. I can only hope I make the right decision. Another failure. Kai's results were initially so promising, but now the poor kid is in a coma. I thought surely he would be the light at the end of this grisly tunnel. We've now gone through our entire list of subjects, and I dread the idea that Infinity will just sign up more. What is going on over there? Has Faye completely lost her mind? I understand when corporations rush things when it comes to household products, or maybe office software, but not something that will endanger the lives of others. This internal neuroamp may as well be a murder weapon, and I'm the one with the blood on my hands. Contracts aside, I'm certain this will end in ruin. And yes, it did. Subject logs. Subject A8. Ozmi Leinhardt, age 22, deceased. Version implanted, version 3. Experimental alloy, titanium grade 120. Note, initial procedures appeared successful, but signs of edema began approximately an hour after the surgery. Initial attempts to stabilize through the med pod failed, and the condition worsened rapidly. We began surgery prep, but A08 expired. Complete brain failure before we could operate. Subject 9. Jacinda Carradine, age 25, deceased. Version implanted, version 3.3, titanium grade 125. Notes, procedure was a success, and all vitals were normal for the first day. Rejection of the implant started approximately 37 hours after surgery. I believe A09 inadvertently used the neuroamp on a staff member who reported severe dizziness. Emergency surgery was performed to remove the neuroamp, but experienced brain death shortly after removal. A10. Kai Porter, age 23, coma. Version implanted, version 3.5, titanium grade 128. Initial procedure was successful. Patient reported no changes for the first 4 days. Brainwaves were normal. Cognition tests were 100% across the board. Tests of the neuroamp on day 5 appeared to bring a severe headache with eventual brain hemorrhaging. Neuroamp was removed to prevent death, but patient is currently in a coma. Project Dominion. Introduction. Dr. Kendrick Lane, welcome to Infinity Ltd Fold. We hope you'll find the breakthrough research we need to perfect Project Dominion. You came highly recommended by Faye Sengsavan. our head of research and development, so we're very excited to have you with us. I understand your concerns on these human trials being unauthorized, but I assure you, this is just a minor hiccup. I've been told that we're only a few days away from approval, and we'll get those documents to you as soon as possible. Please remember that all subjects have signed waivers accepting the risks. I hope this will ease any hesitation you may have. The end will justify the means. Lucas Drexler, CEO of Infinity Ltd. And research targets. Project Dominion requires a compatible alloy that the human brain will not reject when the internal neuroamp is surgically implanted. Goal 1. Find the correct alloy ratio. A series of metals have been provided for a wide range of experimentation. We're currently looking into obtaining a rare metal to be delivered at a later date. Goal 2. Ensure the effectiveness of the internal neuroamp. Once implantation is successful, ensure the neuroamp can be used effectively. No side effects should be detected for either the user or the target. Goal 3. Minimize casualties. Infinity Ltd. understands that severe injuries and even fatalities may be encountered. Do not let issues hinder research progress. Notify your contact and we'll take care of it. Okay. Yeah, so that all turned out poorly. Refined Rothosite shipment. We will take that and be on our way. I don't suppose I can check on this patient 10 in a coma, because I do have a medical background, and so it's possible they would let me help.
Don't worry. We deserve this.
So this is patient 10, clearly. And yes, there's nothing I can do to help. Which makes sense. My medical background, or my character, was as a cybernetic specialist. So helping out with brain damage and a coma of an experimental technology might be tangentially related, but not related.
Greetings, Captain.
Oh, I should have gone cockpit. Oh well. Head on down. Go the correct direction.
Hey, it's always a good day when you come around.
Alright. Oh, no, we need to undock first. You can't just fly somewhere while you're still docked. It definitely doesn't like that.
Docking seal released.
Okay. So now we're heading back to Ryujin Industries, I believe. Okay, down this way. And hopefully we hear back about the investigation into Imogen and Ilaru. To R&D.
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
Just hand Vina the shipment so we can get on with it.
I want to talk to each of you while I'm here,
Nice to catch you in the office.
because I should have talked to them beforehand.
Hey there. Good to see you again.
Or not.
If you have the Rothosite, speak to Vina first.
How did you become CEO?
I was elected CEO when my predecessor, Itaru Saito, was proving to be incompetent. He was jeopardizing our relationships with both the Freestar Collective and Benjamin Bayou, which would have made doing business extremely difficult for Ryujin.
Sounds like he was creating a lot of risk for Ryujin. Ryujin should be independent of both. What was Itaru Saito doing, and why maintain the ties with the Freestar Collective in Bayou?
Just look at our position. We're based in Neon, a city controlled largely by Benjamin Bayou. And Neon is inside the Freestar Collective, controlled by the Council of Governors. I think the answer is obvious.
What is the Council of Governors? She's gonna be like, you're one of our top representatives and you don't know what the Council of Governors is?
The Council of Governors is a group of political and corporate elite that oversee the Freestar Collective. They institute the laws and have the Freestar Rangers to enforce them. And, of course, Administrator Bayou is one of them.
What was Itaru Saito doing?
We caught hostile operatives with Ryujin tech a while back, and linked them to the Freestar Collective's Council of Governors. Saito was enraged. He wanted more than the usual compensation from the Freestar Collective. He wanted the truth. When the truth was refused, he went after Bayou, accusing him of knowingly condoning the Council's actions. The compensation should have been enough. To this day, I can only speculate on why the truth was so important.
So you think money is more important than the truth? Okay. So she took over as CEO during a bit of a scandal and a hostile takeover, which seems like what name is escaping me. The other lady was trying to do as well, create a scandal and then take over during that. He sounds like he was creating a lot of risk for Ryujin.
Indeed he was. I felt he left me no choice but to propose his removal, and the others nominated me as his successor.
Okay.
Hey there.
Hi, Vina.
Is that my beautiful shipment?
It is.
You were right about this one, Masako.
Give shipment. Hopefully all there and accounted for. Give shipment. I always get the job done. Give shipment. A lot of work for such a small amount of Rothicite. All there and accounted for.
Looks like it. This should be more than enough. Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM Station RC-1?
Infinity hired Ecliptic mercenaries to obtain the shipment. Ecliptic was there to roll out the red carpet for me when I landed. What do you know about Ecliptic?
The mercenary group? Only that you mean business if you hire them. They're not known for subtlety, and don't care if they leave a trail of bodies in their wake.
Sounds like me.
They were at the station?
Yeah, Infinity hired Ecliptic mercenaries to obtain the shipment.
Lucas must be desperate if he hired them to collect the Rothicite. Were there any survivors?
None, but I made sure Ecliptic paid in blood. No one lived, Ecliptic killed them all. Not sure, I didn't stick around long enough to find out. You ask, but do you really care? Why were there no guards there? Were these people unprotected?
Our station on Carinae 3A and Consolidated Mining's contract were both confidential. We had no reason to believe they'd be under any threat. Of course, we had no reason to believe we had a mole, either.
You ask, but do you really care?
Corporate culture may have its ugly side, but that doesn't mean we've lost our humanity.
Fair.
Our moves are strategic and precise, as you should know. The moment we justify the slaughter of innocents is when we go from competitive to criminal.
Okay. That is a positive viewpoint. None, but I made sure Ecliptic paid in blood.
Good. I may not condone murder, but I refuse to have sympathy for indiscriminate killers like Ecliptic, especially after massacring innocents working for us. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there?
Yes. Yes, Infinity Ltd has a private contract at the clinic for a secure wing. I found records that Ecliptic had rerouted the shipment to the clinic for a Dr. Kendrick Lane. If you know all this, why am I even here?
Our technicians are thorough, but they aren't that thorough. Your ship docking there simply caught their attention is all. But on the off chance it was related to your assignment, they're currently combing through the clinic records as we speak.
Yes, Infinity Ltd has a private contract at the clinic for a secure wing.
I figured it was related. And were you able to determine the purpose of this secure wing?
Infinity Ltd was performing illegal human trials to perfect their internal neuroamp. Infinity was killing people trying to get their internal neuroamp to work. If I tell you, do you promise to make Infinity and Lucas Drexler pay? How legit is the clinic? Why would they have a contract with Infinity?
The serves all, but it can't be denied that they require credits to run. In most cases, the clinic is also the best choice for research. Not everyone has the resources to have decent medical facilities like us on site.
If I tell you, do you promise to make Infinity and Lucas Drexler pay?
They're going to pay, all right. But if you have something to add to their list of criminal activity, I'll be happy to use whatever fuel you can provide.
Yeah, Infinity was performing illegal human trials to perfect their internal neuroamp. I wish I could sort of combine these answers. They were performing illegal human trials, which was killing people. Because just saying they were killing people. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. Infinity was killing people trying to get the neuroamp to work. That seems to cover most of the gist of that.
Human trials? Without even completing his product? Lucas must be insane.
Infinity appears to be on an entirely different level of corruption. It cannot be allowed to continue.
I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good.
Good.
And with the Rothosite secure, it's almost time for us to make our move.
Let's get started. It's time to take Infinity and Lucas down once and for all. Infinity's research is dead in the water without that Rothosite. It's about time. I'm ready to get this over with. How long is it going to take Vina to complete the internal neuroamp?
Not long, according to her. She and DeMarcus have everything prepped and ready. I believe it's just a matter of creating the alloy and molding it according to her design.
Okay. It's time to take Infinity and Lucas down once and for all.
It certainly is. And it's also time to inform the rest of the board on the current situation. Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole's identity.
Good.
I've called a meeting, and I expect you to attend. It's time to put the final plan in motion. Yes?
So we're at the end of my stream. I don't want to start the next stage of the quest. Like, get all the information of what's going on right before I stop. So I kind of want to leave it on a bit of a cliffhanger regarding...
It says something, does it not? That the executives wish to have everyone else physically beneath them?
Welcome to corporate lifestyle. So, yeah, leave it on a bit of a cliffhanger about what's going on with Dalton, our mysterious mole that's not so mysterious, although we don't know what he will have figured out based on the evidence, what answer he will come to. I think we can get that answer here. This isn't the executive meeting, so we can hear from him.
You're right on time. I reevaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear. Ularu is the mole.
So this clears Imogen of wrongdoing. Good.
I knew Imogen was innocent. Ularu is a traitor. She's going to pay for this. Does this mean we can bring Imogen back in?
In due time. I'll be reaching out, but right now we need her to remain in hiding.
Okay. I knew Imogen was innocent.
Yes. You made the right call. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting this to the board. For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogen was the mole, and the situation was dealt with.
I can understand the need for deception, but it does come at quite a cost.
Pretend Imogen was the mole so Ularu won't get suspicious. Got it. Understood. I'd want solid proof that no one can question. Masako's the CEO. She should just fire Ularu. But Imogen is innocent. This doesn't seem fair. What is Imogen going to do in the meantime? Stay in hiding?
Imogen is a resourceful woman. I have no doubt she's in a safe house of her own design. In fact, she probably sees this as a paid vacation. My guess is she's lounging on a couch somewhere, binging all those movies she hasn't had time to watch.
All right. Pretend Imogen was the mole so Ularu won't get suspicious. Got it.
Good. Keeping Ularu in the dark is the key to taking her down. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity Ltd. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program, so this could provide the evidence we're looking for. You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity, so before you go, I want you to bring that program to me.
Can do. Whatever program Ularu gives me is yours. There's no way she frames Masako too. I'll make sure you get that program. We'll let Ularu take herself down. What if there's nothing incriminating on the program Ularu gives me? And Ularu's fooled you before. What makes you think you can find something on this program?
If I can't find hidden code on a single slate, I certainly deserve to be fired. Ularu is limited in what she can hide here. Plus, she'll have no reason to believe anyone will be looking in the first place.
Okay. What if there's nothing incriminating?
Then we'll have to find another way to build a case against Ularu. And it won't be easy.
Okay. Whatever program Ularu gives me is yours. There's no way she frames Masako too.
Good. Once Ularu believes she's properly deflected any suspicion, I've no doubt she'll be bold enough to hide something within whatever program she writes. Now, let's attend a meeting.
Okay. So, yes, I'm going to stop before we go into the meeting so that I can start up next session with the full refresher. Not refresher. Without needing a refresher on what this meeting and next quest is all about. So, let's do a quick heal. I hope you all had fun, enjoyed this stream, and I will see you guys next week when we continue to get farther in this quest line and do more of Starfield. Yeah, see you then.